Hi guys, this is Jermaine Montiel with MOTOMIND Motivation. Today guys, I want to talk a little bit about motivation and what motivated me to start this channel, right? And what motivated me to start this channel, guys, is listening to you guys and listening to people around me, and helping people over the years with themselves, helping them, you know, with themselves emotionally. I find myself listening to people problems and helping them to solve their problems, and it felt good. It felt good helping people solve their problems. I have a landscape background too, where I go in and I design yards, right? I'm a landscaper. I've been in the fitness. I'm a fitness coach, right? And I love nature. That's why all my backgrounds, I'm always in nature, you know. And the spirit just led me to just bring all this together and just share this with the world, right? And in my mind, I'm thinking, like, who's going to listen to me, motivate them? But when I went to looking back, and every time I'm in a conversation and talking to people, I'm always motivating people and helping people, right? And so over my years, I've got letters to where I went back and I've had past friends to write me letters, and in their letters they're telling me how I helped them to clear their mind, how they emotionally was going through something, and how I helped them out and helped them to see things in a different way, right? And so I'm here sharing this gift with y'all. This is a gift that I have, and I think we all have gifts that are that we've been blessed with, right? And this is one, motivating and teaching, and making things better, and helping people, helping people to understand themselves, and so that's what led me, to this channel, right? MOTOMIND Motivation, and and on this journey here, I have a 40-day journey that I'm doing, right? I'm on day 15 now, and it's unlocking your silent power. And unlocking your silent power is all about you discovering who you are, to where you can live the life that you want to live, right? Because often, time in life, with my life, I was told what I was going to be, or sometimes I didn't have no direction, didn't know where I was going, and I didn't know who to turn to, sometimes, right? Because, even with some direction I had, I still felt lost, right? And one thing that I always had, I remember going back to church, was I always had God, that God always lived inside of us. And you can always go to God, or go to a closet, you can talk to God, and you can listen to God, and God will give you direction. So at a very young age, I had very good intuition, right? And I can read people, right? And so, over the years, I've used that, and it really has helped me out a lot, right? And, people are successful in their own ways, right? I know people who are multimillionaires, very financially successful. I know people who are very, they may not have the finances, but they're very highly intelligent, right? And there's so many ways that you can define success, or how people define success for themselves. And I'm just here to help you guys define success for yourself, right? And hopefully, over the time, over time, that you can get something out of this channel. That's what I'm here for. I'm here to serve you guys. I'm here to serve you, right? And to help, I remember growing up in life, I started working at the age of 12. I used to love playing baseball, and I was raised by my grandmother, and, and then I had to start working. At that time, I was like, man, I want to play baseball, and my grandma was like, no, you got to go to work, son. I was getting bigger, and my clothes were growing, and she worked in the school system, so she didn't make much money. And so, she couldn't afford to clothe me, so I had to go to work, And that time, I felt real bad, I was like, God, why me? Why me? And as I started to work, and as I went through my life, it was one thing that, I got out of that, is work ethics. Work ethics, And I'm just saying that just to say, no matter where you at in your life, right? You may look at it, and it may be a situation, and it may be like, man, why am I doing this? Why am I here? But it's something good that you can get out of any situation, right? And that's one thing I got out of my situation growing up, you know, was having good work ethics and learning how to go within, right, and get in touch with God, right, and putting those two together has made me the person who I am today, right? It made me to understand, you know, I grew up in a very like noisy place in the city with horns blowing, this and that, and there really was no peace or quiet, you know. And so I learned to, you know, like nature, you know, because nature was very quiet, was very peaceful. You know, you hear the birds chirping, wasn't no noise, wasn't a lot of stuff going on. And I learned to appreciate nature, right? And so now nature is one of my things I love, right? And so that's where that comes from in my background, where you always seeing me somewhere in nature, you hearing birds, because that's part of who I am, right? And, you know, that's part of who I am, and that's what made me, you know. From that, you know, through the years, I got into doing landscape, right? And in landscape, I like landscape because I like to beautify things, you know, in life, you know. And from there, I got into fitness, right? And from fitness, you know, here I am here on YouTube, right? So I don't know, you know, making this video, who this video is going to touch, you know, or you know, what life is going to change. Hopefully somebody can look at this one day, a year from now, and say, man, this video really helped me out, you know. But this is just my spirit to share with you guys, you know, who I am and where I came from, you know, and how I got to this place to start making videos, you know, for you guys. MOTOMIND Motivation, you know. And I think a lot of times when we go through life, you know, life is like a puzzle, you know, and you just put, as you grow and as you get older and as you go through life, right, you know, you start to put pieces together in your life that makes you the person who you are today, you know. And so that's why it's, you know, it's good not to quit and try to understand the situation you're going through, and know that you can always get out of that situation, right? It ain't got to be about money. It can be a relationship, right? It can be a job. It can be anything. It's not always about money. Money does make things better, right? But it's not all about the money all the time, right? And, you know, and so you could bring all those things together that you've been through in life, right? And make you the person that who you are today, right? That's what made me who I am today, to make me want to get out here and get on YouTube and help motivate and help people. I love helping people. I love being that vessel. I love building that bridge, you know, to help you guys out, right? So hopefully, you know I rambled a little bit, guys, but I think, you know, it was just, I know it was just on my spirit to make this video before it get to that point to where, you know, I'm up to 37 subscribers now, and I know without a doubt it's gonna reach 100,000 subscribers. I know it is, right? Because I know who I am in God, and I want you to know who you are, right? Whenever you step in anything, in any arena, know who you are before you go into it, right? You all been touched. We all have been touched in our life, guys, somewhere down the road, to where you got a sign or inkling, or somebody told you, right, where you going and where you gonna be, right, in a positive way, right, and who you gonna affect. And I'm telling you right here, if you watching this video, you 8 minutes and 55 seconds in, you are somebody. Whatever you got on your mind, whatever you got on your plate, whatever your goals are, remember this time, and remember it came from Jermaine Monty of MOTOMIND Motivation. You are going to get there. Just stay there to the end and stick it out, right? I'm 52 years old. I feel like my life has just started over again, right? That's how beautiful this world is. That's how beautiful it is, right? That's how good we got it, right? To breathe this fresh air, guys, to get into this nature, to get onto this social media with all this new technology and reinvent yourself, who you are, right? And that's one of the things I talk about in my channel. I always talk about, who are you? Who are you? Dig within yourself and find out who you are. Spend that time by yourself. It can take a year. It can take 2 years, right? You may can't be in a relationship with nobody. You may have to disconnect with the world, right? And you may have to go somewhere and find out who you really are and what it is that you really want to do. Dig in, get to know you. Because one thing I'm learning, I'm still learning, I'm 52. The more I learn myself, the more I know myself, the easier life gets for me, right? And you can create your own life, guys, right? And it starts right here in your mind with your imagination. We have this AI, right? Technology out here. Where do you think AI comes from? AI comes from us, from our mind, from who we are. We're walking AIs, right? How do you get in touch with your walking AI? You integrate your thoughts. You integrate your thoughts, right? You integrate your thoughts and you wait on the answer and you spit it out. That's who we are, right? So I don't mean to get off the subject of who I am, but it just led to this, you know, me talking about the AI, right? So I hope you got something out of it, guys. Like I say, the reason why I'm here for you guys, right? And, you know, I'm here to help you, right? If you need any help, you have any questions, you this far in the video, just shoot a comment, right? And I do my best to help you out, guys, and give you some good sound advice based on what I've been through, or I can lead you and guide you to some good sound advice to help you, okay? Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate you guys. I love you so much. This is Jermaine Montiel with MOTOMIND Motivation. You have a great, blessed day, right? Manifesting day. I love you. I'm out.